Hey folks, thanks for joining me again. We're going to talk about some gear for first-time gun buyers. So if you recently bought a gun and this is your first gun, or maybe it's your first handgun, what I would recommend you do is, after you bought that gun, buy some ammo, okay? And I'm not talking about 1 or 2 boxes. I'm talking about as much ammo as you think you can use and shoot in order to get proficient. What I would recommend first off is to take a training class, okay? So it's not really gear, but it's more mindset. I would buy a training class and get trained on how to use that firearm successfully. And along with the gear, I would look at that training class's gear requirements, see what they say to bring. There's a lot of defensive pistol, or fighting pistol, or pistol craft. There's a lot of classes like that out there that you could go and get trained really well in. They will have a list of gear that you need to bring to that class. First thing I would say though is get yourself some muffs. These are Howard Light Impact Sport muffs. They're electronic, so you can be wearing them and they shut off when there's the loud bang, but then they turn back on to where you can hear everything around you, okay? If you bought a gun for the fact that you may ever be in a violent encounter, you may have to use that gun in a home invasion or whatnot, these would be really handy. So, first piece of gear I would recommend is electronic earmuffs. These are not expensive. They're not expensive. They're very reasonable for what they do. The other piece of gear that I consider mandatory is a good holster. Now, I've had a lot of holsters, and guns right now are kind of hard to find. Ammo's a little hard to find. These are not hard to find, and holsters are not hard to find. There's a lot of great holster manufacturers out there that you can get a holster made specifically for your exact firearm. What I would recommend is kydex. You can go leather. I would not get one of those Uncle Mike's, those fabric type holsters. Do not get that. They do not hold your handgun well. They do not hold it securely. Get a nice solid kydex. You could go like what they call the 3 o'clock position on your side. You could go like 4 o'clock. I personally run appendix. So there's a kydex holster. It's got soft belt loops. You hear that click? That's locking that pistol in place. Okay? I would recommend kydex for your holster. Then, so along with your holster and your muffs, get training. Seriously, get training. There's a lot of good companies. I would recommend going to multiple different ones. It is an investment. It is not cheap, but it's also an investment in your safety. Okay, so along with your muffs and your holster, the other thing I would recommend are some shooting glasses. They could be cheap safety glasses, as long as they're a safety glasses rated set. You don't want to wear just any sunglasses. You want some safety glasses. Safety glasses, muffs, a holster, and a flashlight. I would highly recommend a flashlight. Half of the day is dark, usually. So 12 hours out of your day, it's probably dark. Anything can happen at any time. If you have a home invasion, make sure you know what you're looking at before you pull a gun on it. It could be a neighbor that got confused and is coming into your house because they think it's their house. So I would highly recommend a holster, muffs, glasses, and a flashlight. Thanks so much for watching, folks.